The iPhone Air is one of the most interesting iPhones Apple has ever released. But the big question is, should you buy it? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna answer that question. If you are excited, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, let's review the iPhone Air. The iPhone Air was a completely different iPhone for Apple to release. This is nor the best value, nor the cheapest, nor the most powerful. The iPhone Air is simply the best looking iPhone in the lineup. This is a purely aesthetic iPhone. It's so slim, at 5.6mm thin, and it's totally made of titanium and glass. This feels like jewelry. This is a phone. It feels so good in the hand and looks beautiful. Everyone that I show this iPhone is excited to see it, is excited to grab it, and is excited to use it. And then they ask the questions. How's the camera? How's the battery life? How's the performance? How's the display? But only after a few minutes of admiration and thinking, is this phone the phone for me? Well, starting off with the design, the iPhone Air is so beautiful, and with only a single camera on the back, it's a very minimalistic design. I think that the iPhone Air was really well executed. Apple designed this to be the best looking phone in the market. The new camera bump at the top, it's an engineering marvel. Apple put everything about this phone on the top. The cameras, the processors, the chips, everything was at the top. While at the bottom, it's completely made of batteries. Even though it has so much battery at the bottom, it only has a 3200 mAh battery, which is quite small. I think it's an iPhone 13-like battery. It's not the best, but I would say that in terms of looks, this phone does not disappoint. This is the sky blue color. You also have the gold, the silver, and the black. They are all awesome choices. So I think that the iPhone Air, whichever color you choose, looks beautiful. This is the best looking iPhone in the world. I think Apple did an amazing job designing it. And that's why they did it. They made it titanium to feel good. They made it out of glass to feel good. This is the premium iPhone. Apple divided the iPhone Pro lineup in two, the premium with the iPhone Air and the most performing one, the iPhone Pro model. So I think that the iPhone Air was truly well designed and it's an engineering marvel. This is an iPhone 10-like moment all over again. But with such a beautiful design, they had to compromise somewhere, and it was on the battery. The first compromise out of the bunch is the battery life. The battery life of this phone is not the best, but it's not the worst. It's an average battery. It lasts you around the whole day if you are not a power user. If you are a bit of more of a power user recording video, photos every single day, it will die you. It's more like a midday charge than a late day charge for most people. I would say that for me, it lasts me around 4 hours of screen on time, 4 to 5 hours of screen on time with not that much camera use. If you start using cameras, 3.5. It's the price you pay for having such a thin phone. But I would say that most people are probably willing to pay that price because the iPhone Air is so thin, so lightweight that why wouldn't you buy such phone? You don't need more. You're just carrying dead weight. You don't need more battery. You don't need more cameras. You don't need bigger displays. So why? And for those people, the iPhone Air is perfect. It lasts you the whole day. Truly, this gives you a 6.5-inch display. That's pretty much perfect. It's an OLED display. ProMotion technology, the same display as the iPhone 17 Pro, but a bit bigger at the same brightness, peak brightness, 3000 nits. It also gives you an incredible feel in the hand, portability, so you are completely willing to sacrifice on the battery life. Currently recording a day in the life video with the iPhone Air, and just to show you guys how long it lasts. I would say that currently it's performing like I was expecting, like every other day did. I'm recording some video, taking some photos for the YouTube app and for YouTube Shorts. I'm also doing more stuff like recording B-roll and even A-roll for this real day in the life video. And currently it has 80% after 2 hours of use. So 2 more hours, it will drop 20 more percent. And then 2 more hours, 20 more percent. And then I will reach at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. with no battery. But that's me, that I use this phone to record lots of footage, take photos, drop stuff on social media, post stuff, and for me, I'm more of a power user. That's why I need the iPhone 17 Pro Max. But if you use this phone casually, listen to some music using your AirPods, go into your car, use your CarPlay, send some emails, even see some photos on the photo gallery app, or even take some photos for your social media, this will be more than enough. Even if you take some stories, this won't be that bad, and it will last you the whole day pretty easily. So this is not a terrible battery life. It's not better than the iPhone 17 Pro. It's not better than the iPhone 17, and especially not better than the iPhone 17 Pro Max, but it's usable, I would say. The second big compromise of this phone is the speakers. Oh boy, the speakers are probably the biggest compromise about the iPhone 17 Air or the iPhone Air. It's the way that they are made. they are not stereo speakers. You only have one speaker system on this iPhone. It's at the top, here, on the speaker module where you put your face whenever you are talking at the phone. There's no speakers at the bottom, just like other iPhones. So even if I compare both the iPhone Air to the iPhone 17 Pro, you will notice a huge difference in terms of speaker power, and especially speaker direction. The sound of the iPhone Air comes from here, not from here. So whenever you are watching landscape video, you will feel that the sound will come from the left, not from both sides. If you are watching a movie that has stereo sound, if you're watching songs or listening to songs that has stereo sound, watching YouTube videos, you will notice the difference. And like most content nowadays has stereo, it's a big downside. I would say if you don't like that, and if you love listening to music using your iPhone speakers, or you do it all the time, the iPhone Air will be a downgrade from every other iPhone on the lineup and even previous iPhones. If you don't really care, if you use AirPods all the time, or you only watch vertical video because the sound comes from the front of you, no issues there. If you watch lots of landscape video like this, then it will be an issue because the iPhone Air does not have stereo speakers. I would say probably this is the biggest compromise with the iPhone Air. As for the third compromise, the camera, this one is probably the biggest deal breaker of them all. It only has a single camera. Oh boy, Apple did something. They released a $1,000 iPhone with only one camera. The thing is, this is a minimalistic phone. This is a compromised phone from its birth. And so Apple needed to make choices. Here, they fitted the biggest 40 megapixel lens they could, nothing more. This is a very thin phone. It has no space to put anything more. You have all the components of your iPhone here at the camera bump. Insane. There's no more space to put another lens. Forget about it. And with the 40 megapixel main lens, it's not that bad. You have 3 focal ranges available. The main 26mm lens, this is a bit zoomed in when compared to the iPhone 17 Pro's 24mm. The focal range is a bit tighter. Then you also have a 35mm. Then you also have a 52mm, which is the 2x crop on this iPhone. I would say it's not bad. You can take some beautiful portrait photography with the 52mm. You can take some beautiful shots. If you compare both 40 megapixel cameras from the 17 Pro and this here, probably about the same. You won't notice that big of a difference during the day and even during the night. Where this iPhone falls is not the video. The video, it's really good, on par with the iPhone 17 Pro. The thing is, there's no any type of versatility. You cannot zoom in, zoom out with the ultra-wide lens or with the telephoto. So if you love taking your iPhone to concerts and zooming in that far, recording that video from very far away, that's not possible with the iPhone Air. So it has some compromises, but the video quality, truly for stories, even the front-facing camera, which now is completely replaced, it has the center stage camera, the same as the iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17, it's awesome, it's truly revolutionary, and the video, it's insane. You can also do dual capture, so you can record the front-facing and the back camera at the same time. So this has a very complete video camera, but still very limited because there's no ultra-wide nor telephoto. This limits a lot the camera for people that want to use it for zooming in or zooming out. So if you love taking video and photos, the iPhone Air might not be for you. But I would say it's not that big of a compromise for your average consumer. And those were the 3 compromises that you need to make to accept the iPhone Air as your next iPhone. The battery life, the speakers, and the cameras. These are 3 big pillars of a phone that are truly compromised on the iPhone Air. But if you can surpass that, you will get a perfect iPhone. It's so thin, so lightweight, it has the perfect size for the display in my opinion. A 6.5-inch OLED display, ProMotion, looks so good and it's so comfortable to use in the hand. Because of this size, this is my favorite iPhone to use, to hold, and to carry. I've done several things. I went on a trip this weekend when I take this phone out of my back and I cycled around 200 kilometers on the mountains with lots and lots of rocky mountain terrain. And what I found is I completely forgot that the iPhone Air was at my back in my pocket. I was scared because every hour or so I had to put my hand on the back and check if I had the phone because it was so lightweight. You don't feel this phone in your pocket. It's kind of crazy and kind of weird to say. But I would say it's an incredible size and portability. The 6.5-inch display is perfect for use. People will love it. People that like to buy the Pro Max iPhones will love it because it's not that small compared to the 17 Pro Max. People with smaller iPhones will love it because it's not that bigger than the 17 Pro. So this is, in my opinion, the sweet spot size for an iPhone. Also, the way that it grabs and it wraps around on your hand, it's better than before. The corners are a bit less sharp, and so because they are a bit less sharp, the corners feel much better in the hand, and the iPhone feels like a glove. It fits like a glove in your hand. This is the best feeling iPhone ever. Don't be afraid, it does not fold. Jailbreak Everything has made a video testing it out, and it's awesome. Like, this is very strong. The titanium here, it's very structurally well made. And it also has the camera button. Do you really care about it? No. It has the action button. Do you really care about it? No. It has USB-C. Truly awesome. The same USB-C as the iPhone 17. And everything else, yeah. Oh, one thing that this thing does not have is millimeter 5G. So, in terms of connection, it's not as good as the iPhone 17 Pro. This has a Qualcomm modem. The iPhone Air has an Apple C1, I think that it's called, modem. So it's Apple's own modem. It's really efficient. The phone does not get hot with cellular data, but it's not as strong or powerful. In some areas, it does turn on 4G, wherever the 5G is a bit weaker. Other than that, it's an awesome iPhone. Again, you only have 3 compromises to surpass: battery life, speakers, and camera. And if you can accept these compromises, you shall accept the iPhone Air as the next iPhone. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a comment below, subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.